Welcome back to Better Developer Docs. In this video, I'm going to talk more about WordPress site speed optimization at mobile devices, and specifically, I'm going to talk about the Google Page Speed Insights suggestion to reduce unused CSS and JavaScript. So you'll often see this on the analysis page of Google PageSpeed Insights. So once you've done your analysis of your page, hit analysis, and then it will produce these numbers for you and stats, right? What I normally do is scroll down to the opportunities area of the results, and you'll see here it says reduce unused JavaScript and reduce unused CSS. And then when you go into it, it says something like there's JavaScript which is loaded on the page, which you don't really need. So in a previous video, we reduced the amount of issues with this, but we're still seeing reduced unused JavaScript and reduced unused CSS. And as a result, we're also seeing eliminate render blocking JavaScripts, but these are all kind of related, render blocking resources rather. So what you can do in order to understand this problem is you can install a Google Chrome extension which allows you to view which CSS is being used on a page and which is not. Same for JavaScript. So what you can do is go and search for Google Chrome extension coverage. And click on it. Okay, so once you've found code coverage calculator in the Chrome Web Store, you can click install. I've already installed it, so it doesn't say install, it says remove, but install that. And then what you want to do is go to your website and open up an incognito window and load up the website in question. And then you're going to right click on inspect to get the console. And then what you're going to do is go up to the top right hand corner and go more tools and then coverage. If you're using Brave or Chrome, that's how you access it. If you're using a different browser, then find instructions for your own browser. Then you're going to see this other tab pop up within the inspector, and it's going to say coverage. And then what you do is you just hit the reload button, and then it reloads the page, and then it tells you which which files are being loaded, and the type, the size, how much of that size is unused. And then you can actually go through, like click on one of these, and then it will show you up the top here in this pane. It will show you with a red marker besides CSS or whatever's in this file that isn't being used on this particular page. So what you could do is you could go through this file and remove any of the CSS which you don't think you need. However, in many cases, this is not feasible to do, especially in WordPress, because you're often loading a CSS file, for example, that is to be used across the entire website. And just because it isn't used on this page doesn't mean that it won't be used on another page. So while you can use this extension to help you to analyze these suggestions further, I would suggest that the bang for your buck on these is not very good. So I'm actually not going to pursue these ones any further, but I just wanted to show you how you would go about doing that if indeed you wanted to do that. So yeah, that's the code coverage extension. Yeah, as I say, this is potentially time consuming and you might break a lot of stuff. So I think there are easier wins to get, lower hanging fruit than this one, but it is there. You can tackle it if you want. In the next video, I'm going to talk about some of the methods to speed up your site, which I didn't use in this particular case, just because each website is different. You need to do whatever the website requires. It's a case by case kind of analysis. But some of those things are like there are more cache plugins that I could use to speed up the site. There's things like expire headers and other htaccess rules. I could change server. I could do a few other things. So in that video, in the next video, which I'll put a card to, I'm going to show you those. And then I'm also going to put a card up to another real life example of a page speed optimization process, which is a little bit more raw in real life. One of the things about this process is the amount of troubleshooting, the different plugins you try, the different settings, all that kind of stuff, in order to get an optimized result. Backtracking a little bit if you get bad results, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you another video. I'll put the card to it on the top right also, that you can click to check that out if you want an understanding of how to troubleshoot a real life example, because this example that I'm going through in the series is a little bit smoother because I've actually done it a couple times now, but this real life video will give you a more accurate kind of troubleshooting view of the thing. So yeah, thanks guys. Catch you in the next one.